Hey y'all, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Liz. I am a 24-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer whose main goal is to reduce debt and increase wealth. So if that is something that interests you, then please keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be stuffing $700. Now, that does include my paycheck as well as my tax refund, so that's why it's so high. So let's go ahead and count what we have. So we have 100, 200, 250, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, there's another one, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 610, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 700. And I do have an extra $5 here. I'm going to stuff that to the side. It's not going to be stuffed in this one. I just forgot to take it out. I guess whenever I took the money to the bank, I was $5 over. And she did tell me that. And so I know that one's going to be going, that $5 bill is going to be going towards my next cash stuffing. So how are you guys doing? I hope well. I know that this is late. I do apologize. School is kicking my behind at the moment, but we're going to be okay. I'm not too worried about it. So let's go ahead and get started with my wallet. Okay, so getting into my wallet. Sorry if you hear that. That's my dog Ringo, and he's jumping on the couch with me. But first up is groceries, and I'm going to roll this 50 over and add another 50. So we will have 100 in groceries for this week. I really need to go to the grocery store. Like it's bad. But I've been trying to use up what I have. So that's why I still have that 50 in there. Next up is eating out. And we have a 5 left over, which is good. And as per usual, we're going to do 3 10s for 30. And then let me see if we have any coins. I think we do, but I'm not sure. Actually, I don't. So, don't have any coins to stuff this week. So that is going to be it for my wallet. And we will move on to my bills binder. Okay, so getting into my bills binder. First up is water, and it is getting a 10 today. So it now has 10, 11, 12. I did go ahead and take out the 27 that I owed. Okay, next up is electricity, and we're putting 50 in here. So we now have 50, 100, 150, 170. Which is perfect because that covers me for this month. Next up is loan, and loan is also getting a 50. So we now have 50, 100, 150, and 200, which is funded for this month, which is perfect. Okay, and then subscriptions is going to be getting 10 today, and it is currently empty, so that is all that it has. A lot of envelopes are going to be getting 10s today. Annual is going to be getting a 5. So we now have 10, 15, 20, and 25 in there. Best Buy is also going to be getting a 5. And I did pay this off, which is good. Sorry, y'all, it cut me off. So next up is Apple, and Apple is getting a 10. So it now has 10, 20, and 25 in there. Amazon is also getting a 10. So it has 10, 20, and 25 as well. Okay. AT&T is also getting a 10. So it now has 20, 30, 40, 50, and 55, which is great. So that is also fully funded. Phone is getting a 10, and I need to go ahead and just take this out and pay my mom back. But right now we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 75. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this money and set it to the side so that I can give it to my mom later, because she's the one that pays it, and then I just pay her back. HOA is getting a 5. So it now has 10, 20, 25, and 30 in there, which is good. We're on track. And then extra debt is going to be getting a 50 today. So we now have 50, 60, 65, and 70. And whenever it reaches 100 is when I will take it out and put it towards something I need to pay off, which is awesome. And that is going to be it for my bills binder, and we will move on to my short-term savings. Okay, so getting into it, first up is birthdays. Birthdays is going to be getting a 10 today. So it now has 20 in there. There we go. Beauty is next. It's going to be getting a 5. So we now have 20, 25, and 30 in there, which is good because I think I need some new foundation pretty badly. Clothes is getting a 10. It is empty at the moment. So that is all that it has. You would think he's a cat, but he's not. He is a puppy dog. You coming to say hi, Ring? Is that what you're doing? Huh? You coming to say hi to everybody? Bubba, I love you, but you got to go. You want to just sit in Mama's lap? Okay. We'll try that. Okay. So, date night. No, here. Lay down. Okay. So, date night is not getting anything, but it has 20 in there. Gifts is getting a 5. I hope y'all enjoyed that little that little intro to Ringo and his goofy self. So gifts now has 10 in there. All right. Going out is getting a 10. Ringo, sit down, please. Goofy boy. Okay. So going out is getting a 10. He's like currently sitting in my lap, like watching everything. I don't know if you can see his little paw. No, you can't. But yeah. So okay. So that was it for going out. Okay. So sorry. Hair is getting a 20 today. So now it has 20, 40, 60, and 70, which is great. Definitely need to get my hair done soon, so need to bulk that up. Household is getting a 5. So we now have 10. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose my mind. Ring. Bubba, get off. You want to be the star of the show? Is that what you're trying to tell everybody? That you're trying to be the star of the show? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Pause. I'm going to try and get him I'm going to try and get him like a bone or something. Okay, I'm back. So household is getting a 5. So it now has 10. Let me get everything set back up. Perfect. Okay. Y'all, he's like my literal child. Bless him. And I've never seen him do that. So But in case you guys were wondering, that was Ringo being his goofy self. I gave him a bone to chew on so he can kind of be distracted. So if you hear that in the background, that's what it is. If you're something funky. Next up is fun, and fun is getting a 10. So it now has 20 in there, which is good. Ringo, speaking of the devil, is getting 10 today. So he now has 20, 30, 40, and 45. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Self-care is not getting anything, but it has 20. Toiletries is also not getting anything, but it has 5. And Liz Budgets is getting a 10. So we now have 10, 20, 30, 35, and 40 in Liz Budgets, which is awesome. Okay, so that is going to be it for my short-term savings, and we'll move on to my long-term savings. Okay, so first up in long-term savings is car maintenance, and it is getting a 5 today. So now in car maintenance, we have 100 in the bank, 120, 125, and 130, which is great. Okay, next up is new car. New car is getting 10. So let's see, we have that. So now in new car, we have 100, 200 in the bank, 210, 220, 225, and 230. Next up is car insurance. And it is getting a 5. So it now has 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40 in car insurance. And I know I'm not getting a car anytime soon, so that's why I'm building up that one like super slowly. Christmas, we're going to do a little bit of bulking, is getting a 20 today. So it now has 20, 30, and 40 in Christmas. All right. Education is not getting anything today, but it has $500 in the bank. Emergency, let's see, is going to be getting its usual 20 today. And so we have, let me see, we have 100, 200, 300, 400 in the bank, 20, 40, and 460. Whew, $40 away from reaching our goal. That is awesome. So let's color in 2 of the little toilet rolls. I would love to reach $1,000 this year. We'll see how that goes. I think it's doable, but we'll see. So put that back in the front. I link, so that tracker's from my mom's store, the Craft Bin at her Etsy store. And I link her shop every single time. So in case you are interested, definitely go check her out. Home maintenance is getting a 10 today. So we now have 10, 15, and 20 in home maintenance. All right. 1 month ahead is going to be getting a 5. So we now have 10, 15, and 20 in 1 month ahead as well. All right, pet emergency. So this one's going to be a fun one because I'm finishing it. So we're going to add a 10. So we now have 100, 150, 170, 190, 200. And I get to color in one of these fun little bones, the last little one. And then, let's see. I'm going to do something crazy. Not really, but I'm going to take all of it out. I took little man to the vet to get his annual done and some other things checked on. And lo and behold, it came out to $195. So very, very glad that I finished this. Probably going to start it all over again. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and take this out and set it off to the side so that I know I need to pay my credit card back with all of that and move on. All right, so medical is getting a 5. So we now have 10, 15, 20, and 25. Perfect. But yeah, poor little guy hurt his leg, so I had to like get some inflammation medication and stuff, so it was a little more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but that's why we save, guys. That's why we save. So I'm glad I was prepared. All right, next up is retirement, and let's grab the right one this time. Let's see, I think this might be the right one. Or maybe this one. I don't know. Let's see. Nope, we grabbed the wrong one again. Hey, maybe we'll just use this one from now on. Who knows? Okay, so now in retirement, we have 100, 200 in the bank, 210, and 220, which is awesome. Okay. Vacation. Oh, I gotta put this back. Just kidding. Let's put this back first. All right, so vacation is getting 100 doll hairs today. We're going to Tampa. We found out how much it's gonna be. I need to pay a good bit. So wanna prep myself as much as possible. So we have 100, 150, 200, 205, and 210, which is great. And then, let's see, Big's wedding is also getting $100 today. Did I put this? We'll see in a second. Big's wedding is also getting $100. We also got the budget for Cabo, and I am under budget. Let's just say that. I definitely need to put more money in here than what I have been putting in, so we'll see what we can do. But for now, we have 100, 150, 200, 220, and 225. So I know that that covers my deposit for the villa we'll be staying at. But past that, yeah, I know the flights are going to be around 600-ish there and back. And then the villa itself is 600. So that's $1,200 there. And then it's just going to be a lot, you guys. So definitely need to do some budgeting and figuring out how much I need to save each week to have enough to be comfortable, if that makes sense. So that is going to be it for my long-term savings. And we'll move on to my savings challenge binder. Okay, guys, so I figured out where that 10 went. My goofy self forgot to put it in my retirement fund. So retirement actually has $230 and not $220. So we have $5. I'm thinking about putting it in my color by numbers or my latte savings. I'm not sure which one I want to put it in. Oh, and in case you guys were curious, I always tag her down below, but Miranda at the Caffeinated Budgeter, this self-care challenge is hers. I'm pretty sure she sells it on her Etsy shop as well, so definitely go check it out if you're interested. I think I am going to do my color by numbers just because I am just excited to finish it. So we're only going to be coloring in 1 today, I think. Or should we color in a 3 and a 2? No, I think I'm just going to color in 1 5. Let's see if we can get these bigger ones out of the way again. Just start with the biggest ones, work our way down to the smaller ones. So we're just going to color in this 5 here. That is a completely different color, but I don't really care. So it's fine. All right, so let's add it in and see how much we have saved in this challenge. So we have 100, 50, 200, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Heck yeah, 250. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that is it for my long-term savings. I know it was a short one. Not long-term. My savings challenges. I know it was a short one, but I definitely had some other priorities at the moment, but that's okay. So with all of that being said, that is going to be it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below anything else you would like to see from me. And of course, make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss another video from me. And with all of that being said, guys, make sure that you work hard so you can play harder. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.